From Mwingi, let's now take you to Vihiga County, which is the assembly there has summoned Governor Wilbert Ottichilo over abuse of office allegations and corruption cases amounting to more than 30 million shillings. The controversial purchase of governor's residential land at an inflated cost of 23 million is among the issues the county assembly is probing. Willie Lusige is in Vihiga for us. Willie, what are you hearing about some of these allegations?
Linda, actually, as already you have noted, those are the few allegations that have been put by the County Assembly of Vihiga. We were speaking to them a moment ago where they stated a few concerns about the money that you have talked about and even about the land that is being bought maybe to create a place where the governor can live. And now what we want to do, I will not speak a lot because I have the governor himself. I just want him to tell us maybe his view about the issue so far. Governor Wilbert Ottichilo, you are the governor of Vihiga. There are a few allegations that have been put on board. Maybe your response.
Thank you. First, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to communicate to people of Vihiga County and Kenya at large the true of the matter. On the issue of allegation that 18 million shillings has been misappropriated, I want to state the following. Yes, the matter has been canvassed by the County Assembly, and in their process, they were able to impeach my two cabinet ministers, the committee executive members. And as a result of that, this matter also has been taken up by the EACC. So as I am talking now, the matter is in court and the EACC is doing investigation. They wrote officially to us, and we are availing all the records that are required. Equally, the CECs who are impeached, they have gone to court, and one of them has already got an injunction for him to stay until the matter is heard. But what I want to state categorically here is that no money was lost. The 18 million is there, it was not lost. Probably the process that was used or the process that was being used may be the one in question, but the money is there.
Bwana Governor, let's put that aside. What about the land now? It is said that the land was paid, it costs around 23.9 million shillings, but those people who are now complaining, they're saying that is high. The price might have been inflated.
That is also not right. The land in question, we have two pieces of land in question. We have a piece of land which is 1.7 hectares and another piece of land in the same place of 0.6 hectares. In total, when you work out those two pieces of land, they come to over 5.3 acres. This land, as a government procedure, you cannot buy land without having evaluation from the government valuer. Through that process, our department in charge, the Department of Lands here, called the chief valuer from Kakamega, who did the valuation. And when the valuer did the valuation, he came up with a total of 25.3 million. For the two pieces of land, including the trees. One of the pieces of land has a forest, and they valued the trees. So they came up with over 25.3 million. And then the owner of the land, of the two pieces of land, brought his own valuer, private valuer. And the private valuer valued the land at 23,940,000. Yeah. So when our team and the owner of the land sat down to discuss the two valuation, it was agreed that they will go by the valuation of the private valuer, because that was the lowest valuation. And it's out of that we have paid that 23,940,000 1,000, and all the documentations are there, which can be availed when they are required.
Before I let you, Governor, because of time, maybe also, you know, the MCAs are the oversight panel which oversees what you're doing. Maybe do you think right now you do not have that closeness with them, and do you think there might be a barrier in your day-to-day activities in the county?
Yes, the way they are pushing issues, I think it can cause, rather it's causing a strain, because they are pushing issues and not following the right procedure. The right procedure is that once a budget is approved and is approved by the county assembly, it is now the executive to implement. And during the implementation, the Public Finance Management Act says that after every 3 months, the county, the county executive gives a report to the implemented progress, and it does that until the end of the financial year. Then after that, there is those documentations are audited. There is audit that is done, and then is after the auditing is done that the documents are now taken to the assembly for now verification. But they seem now to be almost the oversight before the implementation of the projects are concluded.
30 seconds, maybe your last sentiment to the people of Vihiga County, especially in this deeply heated atmosphere in terms of politics here.
My position is that the people of Vihiga, myself and my deputy who is here, we are committed to ensure that there is no corruption. In fact, we came on board on account that we shall not tolerate any corruption. And therefore, I want to assure the people of Vihiga and Kenya at large that the government of Vihiga County will ensure that corruption is worked out and those who are involved in corruption are penalized. But at the same time, I want to tell the people of Vihiga and the county assembly, let us work together, let us use the due process so that we can move forward. Otherwise, if we involve ourselves in these wrangles, then the people of Vihiga are going to suffer because we are not going to implement the projects. We all need each other, the county assembly and the executive.
Thank you, Bwana Governor. I'll cut you short because of time. Linda, that's an exclusive interview with the governor of Vihiga. After what we have seen today, the county assembly had a press conference a few minutes ago. They talked about a few allegations in terms of corruption. The governor has responded, and what we'll just keep an eye and see what will happen next and make sure that we all